Peace, fam. Welcome back to my channel. It's your sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Now, we're going to keep on with this storyline. We're going to keep it. We know it's interesting. It frustrates us, but it's getting very interesting because the dynamics is really about to change with Amber and Shayla working for Wayne with these two artists. I like to see how that music gonna pop off. I want to see how their relationship goes. It's just going to be interesting. And now Shayla has a new love interest, and that's going to bring a different dynamic with Amber and Anthony. And because you can best believe his feelings is going to flow into the household. And then you also have Shayla with Anthony, and how that whole dynamic is going to change, and how will it affect Anthony really with his business, with his other relationships. Will it really show his feelings for Shayla compared to Amber? It's going to be a lot of things in the dynamics of all of this that's going to play a serious part. And will any of this affects Wayne business, because Wayne ain't trying to hear that. And will it cause him to let one or the other go because it's affecting them in a detrimental way? I think it's going to affect Amber more than Shayla, because Shayla now is going to feel a level of self-worth, independence, gonna be driven by this new artist that she went all the way to Dallas to get. She wants to prove something to Wayne. She wants to prove something to her artist, but more importantly, she wants to prove something to herself. She's on a new path since she prayed. She wants to establish something, and also try something new with this relationship. So I think this is a lot of pluses for her, unwarranted, undeserved, but good things nevertheless. So I think it's going to play a part, because number one, she's the one who's spending all the time outside of her mother with Kai. She's the one that's there. Now she has her work to depend on, and she has a new man to focus on. So it's not going to be much need. Amber, what is Anthony bringing to the thing now? Is getting her mind off of being obsessed with him. I just want her to rectify and really sincerely apologize to Amber, because she deserves it. Because she really hurt that woman. And I really think need her to try to at least try to make amends with that woman and get off of her feelings and herself and think about her. And I don't give a doggone about Anthony. And then we have yet to see the 30 days is about to be over with this name change. And see how that's gonna end. We ain't forget y'all in Waynesworth. So Wayne, don't act like we ain't counting on that 30 to 45 days Shayla mentioned. It's ticking, because I said it's gonna be like the end of December. It's gonna be 45 days, or the middle of September, which is approaching this week, coming weekend. That's the 30-day mark. So we wait. So now let's see what old chump Anthony talking about.
Hey,
Hey,
Kyle up there?
no, he's still down for his nap.
No. Okay. You mind if I have a seat and wait for him?
Sure, Anthony. But since when did you start waiting for Kai to wake up from his naps?
Ah, it has started. Ooh, it started. That man would have been like, oh, okay. About face out the door. Now all of a sudden, like, you can't go and get your baby. Let him. Now you want to wait around so you can spend some quality time. I'm glad you say, Shayla, you said, since when you waited. She packing up his little bag too. He about to go somewhere. Ooh, it started.
Oh, little man.
Now he your little man.
Just have a seat right here on the couch. I paid for apartment that I paid for also.
I don't like that.
So what's been up with you?
You're being weird.
He's so full of shit.
I'm not being weird.
Excuse my language.
Shayla, Let me ask you something. Siri, can I have the definition of opportunist? You know what an opportunist is? An opportunist is, let's see, opportunist is the practice of taking advantage of circumstances with little regard for principles or with what the consequences are for others.
Uh-oh.
Now, I used to think that you were an opportunist.
Really? First of all, do not come in my house playing with me.
I'm not playing. I'm just saying I thought you were an opportunist, but you clearly can't be an opportunist if you're out dating the guy from Toy Story, the guy Woody.
First of
First of all, don't diss that man with you know, you always on your high horse, which why another reason I can't stand Anthony, because he always like to talk down to people. He think he's so much better than people, and you don't know nothing about this man. Talking about the man from Toy Story, you don't know nothing about him to know what he does, or if that's the only thing he does. And so what if it was? You don't know, period, about this man. Now, then you want to plop on the couch. That's why I knew Anthony was so upset. Now you want to throw about, let me lay on this couch, the couch I'm paying for. What happened to all that energy, okay? When she used to curse you out every chance she got, wouldn't let you see your son, tell you to get out of her house. All of this, you wasn't calling her opportunist though. You wasn't calling her a gold digger. You wasn't saying any of that. I'm not going nowhere because this is where I pay rent. I'm not going nowhere because, you know, I pay for everything in here, your entire lifestyle. I'm not going nowhere. I'm spending time with my son. Where was all of that when she was going off, when Angelina was poking you in your head? You had no smoke, not even a little candle flame. You wasn't saying nothing, but hearing that she went on a date with another man. Now you calling her all this. I hope Shayla light your ass up.
Anthony, not that it's any of your business.
Thank
but
you.
I wasn't out dating anybody. Like, what are you?
Oh, so
I know.
So Dalen's blind.
Okay, Dalen saw me, but I wasn't on a date with anybody. It wasn't even supposed to be that way. I was supposed to be meeting Sunny, and she ended up not showing up. Not that I need to explain that to you, but if I was dating somebody, I would just tell you I was. Right. And what do you care?
No, I mean, I'm just saying you was gonna date anybody who you wanted to anyway. So, I mean,
right.
It's just so funny that Dalen ran into you with the guy from Toy Story.
And so what?
So what?
What does that have to do with you?
I mean, I just need to know if you're gonna have somebody around my son.
Here we go.
You never cease to amaze me, Anthony. I'm over here alone. What you think? I'm not supposed to deal with any other men besides you? You back over there with Amber. Why do you care about what I'm doing over here? Why would you even bring that up? What does it have to do with you?
It seems to me that maybe you should focus more on being a mother than dating.
Oh.
Anthony.
Just my thought.
No. Are you serious right now? I dedicate my entire life to Kai and caring for our child, and you in and out talking about I need to focus on being a mother. I have my priorities straight. I'm getting my life together and I'm doing other things, and you need to mind your business.
That part.
Well, I guess you told me.
You know what? Kai's gonna be asleep for a while, so I think you need to get out.
Thank you.
Okay. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
Anthony is a low down dirty bastard. I don't care what nobody say. He is a low down dirty bastard. Because let me know, put aside all Shayla did for a minute. You know, at the end of the day, he is a rotten. Even if it wasn't Shayla, You know, just the way he does women, the fact that he even thought about cheating with his wife's best friend just shows his character. Yeah, Shayla was wrong, but this man took vows. So he's the one who made the vows. And this is what he prolonged. This is what he continued to do till he had a child with this woman. This now, you know, somebody is moving on past him. He wants to be grimy, put this man, innocent man, down for his job. You know, he don't like what she said to him, and I guarantee y'all, and put it in the comments if you think so too. He's gonna call himself little by little cutting stuff off. He may leave the apartment last. The money for the well, first of all, he should know she's working. She working for Wayne now, but he doesn't know how much she's getting paid. He doesn't know anything about that. He doesn't know that she's getting 10,000 a month. So he still think he got the upper hand. Probably thinking eventually, maybe depending on how the artist does, she'll start to get a little money. She don't know about the salary. He don't know about the salary, y'all. Anthony Wicked Behind is going to start pulling away expenses. I don't know when Shayla's gonna start getting her money, but I'm sure she can always ask her dad in the meantime until she get her first check from Wayne. She can ask her parents. But he is going to probably not start with the car payment. She ain't gonna get the money for that no more. Anthony, what happened to you? Ain't get the money for the car? Ask Toy Story. Ask Woody. But I wouldn't even sweat that, Shayla, because that's not related to your baby. He don't got to do that. Then the insurance. Whatever little things, then eventually it's gonna be the rent. The more she stands strong, it's gonna be the rent. Or if she start getting involved with this guy or having to have a conversation or whatever the case may be, because mind you, this man don't know what you did. He don't know that you slept. Eventually it's gonna come out. I don't know how Chad is gonna feel about her knowing that you slept with your best friend's husband and he was a married man and all the dynamics. I don't know if that may change. That's yet to be seen. Depends on how much he like her. He may start doing for her. But that's why he came in, he walked out. Ain't even care, ain't even put up a fight not to see his son. Y'all saw when he went to the house and addressed her about Wayne, working with Wayne. That man came in her house, slammed the door, all pissed off. Did not look in Kai's direction. Did not look in Kai's direction because he pissed off that she working with Wayne. Didn't pick up that boy. Didn't do nothing. And now you want to sit and wait for your son to work. I hated that episode. I could not stand it. I don't care what he said about her working for Wayne. I watched how he treated his son. That man didn't look in that baby's direction. He was so infused that Wayne took another one of his women and working with them to that no good scoundrel couldn't even lay a hand on his son. No kiss, no nothing. That's why Anthony is trash to me. You don't care about that baby. I don't want to, you ain't never once brought up David, discussed the miscarriages with Amber. He is a selfish, low down, dirty B. And I'm glad she told him, listen, I'm the one here with this child. He walks in when he feels like it. When you want to write a check or when you want to call yourself checking her, which you never do. You won't never check Wayne. You ain't checking nobody but Amber, flighty behind who falls for all your mess. That's the only one you can check. She the only one gonna fall for your BS. You ain't never checking nobody else, bro. You don't, because they burn you every time. Shayla, keep doing what you're doing, boo. Don't worry about him. Keep living your life. Do whatever. He needs to get it. Eventually, you're gonna pay, sis. You're gonna pay. You did wrong. You did wrong. It was wrong. You followed Amber. You did her dirty. Eventually, it's gonna be a slow process, but you made the karma still gonna come. Karma don't forget. Karma don't forget, boo. But I want to see Anthony burn. That egomaniac narcissist, I want to see his tail burn. Put in the comments, I don't know, hashtag Anthony or hashtag Shayla. I know you want both. Well, you can say hashtag both equal, but the most, who you really want to see pick in this whole scenario is the worst. To me, it's Anthony. To me, it's Anthony. Amber, I'm sorry for you, boo. I'm sorry for you. I do. Put in the comments what you thought about that episode and what you think Anthony gonna do next. It's gonna be real interesting. This storyline is getting more and more interesting. All right, fam.